After sending her fourth kid off to college, Amy Jolin bought a funky house in Woodstock and moved from Jersey to begin writing a new chapter on how to be a grown-up. Amy Jolin.
I bought a distressed Woodstock house and have started restoring it as a way to stay busy after work and to push back the stupid, lurking darkness that creeps in around the corners of this new chapter of my life since my marriage ended and since all 4 of my kids went off to school. The project is consuming and challenging and expensive, but it has lifted me and forced me to learn new things. Most of the way I've been learning how to fix my house is from library books and by attending YouTube University, which I'm embarrassed to admit, but will absolutely not stop doing because there is literally no way for a 50-something woman to learn how to do house repair without also enduring the misogyny and skepticism of anyone who might already have such skills. When I moved in, there was no one who thought I could do a thing on my house, and I determined to not let their lack of confidence shake my own. I decided to move and upgrade a basement light fixture from a bare light bulb hanging between the storage shelves to a sleek track light fixture in the open area of the room. The rafters down there are open, so I could tell where the wires were attached, and I calculated there was room for those wires to reach my new location. So I pulled the house breaker, strapped on my headlamp, and unscrewed the fixture, pulled the wires around, chopped off the old crumbly wires, attached the new track light, and carefully wrapped the live, the ground, and the neutral into the fixture, just like the picture in my library book. I was pretty proud of that rewiring job, and I said to myself, that wasn't too hard. Then I threw the power back on and realized that what I should have said was, go back to school, sister, you just totally failed Electricity 101. What I had utterly failed to do was to trace the newly wired track light back to a junction box and find the source of the electric juice. In fact, the crumbly old wire was the source of power to my beautiful new fixture, and indeed to all of the light fixtures in the entire basement. I had left it chopped and floating between the rafters, attached to nothing except to an imminent threat of electrical fire. My beautiful new wires were now run from fixture to fixture, snaking all around the basement ceiling, making an elegant arc, and not once connected to power. It would be a total mighty woman moment if I told you that I leaped right back into that mess and fixed the damn thing that moment. Instead, I abandoned the stupid project and licked my electrical failure wounds for more than a week until the darkness of the basement was more annoying and spooky than the pain of fixing the mess I'd made. I watched another hour of electrical videos, and then I took myself to the hardware store for 2 junction boxes and a roll of Romex. I threw the breaker again and pigtailed the old crumbling wire back into the damn lights. This time, when I threw the breaker, the room lit up with glorious, soft, well-directed light from a gorgeous new track light fixture. I sat my butt on the cold floor of that basement and admired the tangled old wires, the new blue electrical boxes, and allowed myself a short, self-indulgent moment of pride. Damn it. I can repair the broken things in my life. I can make something beautiful out of it. I can connect my old wires to a source of power, and I can bring light into this darkness. Thank you.